Yes, good evening and welcome. It's Red Corner Boxing's league prediction one time, and got the boys here all from around the world, especially around Europe. But the Canadians have not represented this week, but only by an Englishman in Canada, Mr. Brett, the boxing man. Welcome, gentlemen. But before we start, this show is sponsored by EasyStories.com for all your local and nationwide needs, and of course, for Boxing Fight Zone, proud new sponsors and merchandise suppliers. Check them out for all their gear in the bio. Let's go back to last week, gents, and it was a horrific week for all.
I wish you wouldn't. I had a nightmare. It's not that funny, guys. Come on.
Some horrendous scores here, but I'm not going to call them out right now. Needless to say that our winner from last week,
Carl Widow,
is not here. So that
you know what? This could be his only week. This could be his only week to still bug me.
This could be his one chance, Brett, and he's not here.
He's let himself down, look, because first fair, I was representing today, look. I put Last Bell Boxing on for him.
Oh, come on.
Trying to show a bit of respect, and he's not here. So I'm going to smash him this week. I'm going to smash him.
You could well take your second place back from him. Third place, I should say, because... but Jams...
The Swedes have got us wrapped up, mate. They've got us wrapped up, these Swedes.
Aye. But Jams, slipping down the order, son. Slipping down the class is beginning to tell. The class is beginning to tell. But needless to say... I
got one out of the first 6 fights last week, mate. I almost committed suicide, bro. It was that bad.
Aye. But the league tables have fluctuated yet again. And it's looking like, Darren and Ra. Darren, so chat a lot boxing. You've been ultra busy, mate, and these predictions, I'm just they're not getting your full attention. These final, are we starting to accept the fate of League Two right now?
No, not at all. No.
I think Darren wants to make 8 o'clock shows, mate. That's what it is. He wants to make 8 o'clock shows on it. He wants to
make it close. He wants to make it close. But let's move on. It's fight.
Just to let you know, Neutral. Sorry, mate. Before we start, Ra can't make it now either. He's just messaged now. He can't make it.
Right, I'll get their predictions before the day is ended, gentlemen, and we'll have them all in the group chat as well for you all to verify. Right, but we must move on. And we're going to go to the first bout, and this is a light heavyweight affair between Albert Ramirez of Venezuela, a 33-year-old southpaw with 21 wins, 18 of them inside the distance, and he's unbeaten. He was last out in June of this year, the second round knockout winner of Mick Flannery, who was 13-0 at the time. His opponent is Jerome Pompalone, and he's a Brit from 20. He's 29. He's an orthodox with 19 wins, 12 by way of knockout, 2 defeats. Last out in February with a first round knockout win over Plazada Boommalat, who was 34, 31, and 0. I'm going to come to, as we do in this mixed match, we're going to come to young Sam. Sam, SWS Boxing. How you doing, young man?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, mate.
Yeah, I'm all good. Thank you, Neutral. You?
Good. Great, mate. Absolutely fantastic. I've got my new hat. I'm feeling all, I've got my Elvis Costello look going on here right now. It's all good, mate. What are you saying for the first fight?
I'm going to go Albert Ramirez, UD.
Albert Ramirez by unanimous decision. Thanks very much indeed. I'm going to go to you, Darren, next, mate. There's such a lot of, man, super interviews. Please go and like and subscribe to his channel there on YouTube. Darren, what are you saying for your first bet this week?
First of all, Neutral, thanks for the shout out as well. Appreciate that, mate. I'm going to follow Sam with this one. I'm going to go Albert Ramirez, UD.
Albert Ramirez, UD. I'm going to come to my man, Jams.
Yes, mate, make it a hat-trick. I've got same mate, UD. I like Pampalone, but I think it's a little bit too much. He'll lose by unanimous decision.
I like your reasoning. Because Carl is not here, We'll get his. Brett, you saved the ignominy of him looking down on you in the Protection League squares. He takes it personally, but he's missed his opportunity. What's Brett saying? The boxing man and the first
Yeah.
prospect.
I'm following the housemate, Albert Ramirez, UD.
Smashing indeed. Right, we come to the leaders, DJ Pat and Hawkan. DJ Pat, you're currently in second. You're still some way behind your compatriot, Hawkan. What are you saying for your first pick this week?
Ramirez, TKO.
Ramirez by knockout. Thank you very much indeed. Looking for the 5 extra points there. What does Hawkan say?
Ramirez, TKO.
Ramirez TKO. Okay.
Sweet,
Then.
sticking together again.
They are, but Pampalone's tough, man. Pampalone
I nearly
don't get took
burst
like
out
that, so
laughing.
they could slip up here because Pampalone don't get took. The British, New Zealand-based man does not get took. Conor Wallace only
listen.
won by split decision. He doesn't lose by knockout. So I
You
think
can't
the lads
hate
are going
on
to do okay against the Swedes this week so far.
You can't argue against it. Listen, let's go to a featherweight affair. Mirko Coelho of Argentina, 24, orthodox, 15 wins, 12 inside the distance. He's unbeaten. Last out in February with a TKO win in the 10th round versus Christian Barreda. His opponent is Sergio Jimenez, who's also 24 from Mexico. He's got a record of 19 wins with 7 knockouts and is also undefeated. Somebody's all has got to go. Last out in May with a TKO win in the first round versus Gustavo Molina of Argentina. And that was a 6th rounder. And his opponent was 24, 27, and 0 at the time. I'm going to reverse the order here and come to Hawkan first.
I'm going for Mirko Coelho, TKO.
Mirko Coelho, TKO, the Argentinian gets the nod for the knockout. What's DJ Pat saying?
Same as Håkan. I need to follow him in this because I cannot see Coelho lose this. No way. TKO.
You can't say it to the Mexican. He's also unbeaten. But you've gone for the knockout as well. Gotcha. Brett.
Yeah, Coelho, TKO.
Thank you, mate. Jams.
Yeah, Coelho TKO, mate. The other guy hasn't fought anything of that kind of ilk.
Gotcha. SWS.
Yeah, I agree. Coelho, TKO.
Oh, it's crossed the board so far. Darren.
Yeah, full house from me as well, same.
Okay then. Great, gentlemen. Thank you. Right, let's move on to the next one. This is a lightweight affair between Sofiane Umija of France and Francisca Fonseca of Nicaragua. Umija has got, she's French, 30 years old, orthodox, 6 wins, 3 inside the distance, unbeaten. Last out in April with a UD win versus Evaldo Ortega, who was 31-2-1. Impressive record. Fonseca, the Nicaraguan, 31 years of age, orthodox, 36 wins, 29 wins, 4 defeats, 2 draws. Fantastically experienced. She was last out in April with a UD win over 8 rounds versus Eric Encina. Am I getting this right? This is 2 men. Yeah. Who had a 29-1 record. So let's mix it up. Let's go to Jams first.
Yes, mate. I've got Sofiane Umija winning this by unanimous decision.
Thank you, Jams. Let's go to Darren.
I'm going Umija, split decision.
Split decision. Let's go to DJ Pat.
Umija, UD.
Umija, UD. What's Brett the boxing man saying?
Oh, he's gone.
He'll be back in a sec. Let's get SWS.
Yeah, Sophie and UD.
Sofiane, UD. Thank
boys.
you.
Did you lose me?
Sorry. Thank you, Brett. What's your prediction?
Can you hear me now, boys?
I can hear you,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah.
Sorry, mine was Umija UD. Sorry, mate.
UD. Thank you, mate. And Hawkan, round it off.
Sofiane Umija, UD.
Thank you, mate. Right, let's get on to the cruiserweights. This is Mike Perez of Cuba, 39 Southpaw, versus Christian Luis, Argentinian, 33 Orthodox. Mike Perez has got a record of 31 wins, 22 inside the distance with 3 defeats and 1 draw. He was last out in June with a TKO win in the 9th round versus Stephen Ward of Ireland, who had a 15-3-0 record. Christian Luis was last out in March. He had a TKO win in the 2nd round versus Eduardo Casalgio, who was 15-2-1. Luis's record is 12 wins, 8 inside the distance with 4 defeats. I like Mike Perez. What do you see, DG Pat?
Perez TKO.
Thank you. Let's go to Darren.
Perez TKO.
I think I'll know what it's going to be, this one. SWS.
Perez knockout.
Thank you, mate. Håkan.
Mike Perez knockout.
And Brett.
Yep, Perez TKO.
And Jams, round it off.
Perez TKO for me, bravo.
Thank you very much indeed. Across the board. Right, let's get back to a super featherweight affair. This is Josue Aguero of Argentina versus Diego Alaman of Mexico. Now, Aguero, the 24-year-old Argentinian, is an orthodox with 13 wins, 7 inside the distance since he's unbeaten. He was last out in May with a UD win over 10 rounds versus Brian Farias, who was 8-3-0. Alaman, the 30-year-old Mexican with a 20-win record of 14 inside the distance with 3 defeats, 1 draw, last out in August 2024 with a TKO win in the 3rd round versus Jose Jaramillo, who was 16-9-1. I'm going to go to Darren first.
I'll be honest, Neutral, I've just looked at my predictions here, and that's the fight I've missed out. So can I just have a look at it? Next, sorry, I haven't got that one down. I've got Andrew Murphy next.
You've got to the end of the...
Yeah, okay, sorry.
All right,
I
mate,
thought it was
no
Andrew
worries.
Murphy next. Sorry.
Not a problem.
Sorry, mate.
Håkan, Aguero or Alaman?
I'm going for home fighter Josue Francisco Aguero UD. I call him home fighter. This is Argentine promotion.
This is it. Got to do your homework with these predictions, boys. Where they're being held at, who the promoters. What does Sam say?
Aguero UD.
What does DJ Pat say?
Aguero TKO.
Aguero by TKO. Nice 5 extra points if that comes in for you, mate. Jams, what are you saying?
Yes, mate, I've got Josue Aguero, unanimous decision.
Thank you, mate. No love for Alaman so far. What does Brett say?
Aguero UD, mate.
Thank you, Brett, the boxing man. Now, Darren, you've got the choice here, obviously.
No, I'll go Aguero UD.
Aguero UD, thank you, mate. Indeed, for that.
Do you want to come to me first for the next one now?
We might as well. Why not? Why not? We
Don't
got
worry,
Andrew.
Darren, we trust you, bro. We trust you. We
Don't
know you're
worry,
playing, mate. We
Hey,
know
listen,
what
problem.
if this was Carl,
Sorry about
if this was Carl, we would trust it. But because it's you,
If
mate,
it was Carl, we'd have a steward's
we know
inquiry.
it's
Carl
right
was
down
it.
when we see one.
If Carl was here, he'd be rinsing me.
it would
Be
be
watching
me.
this back later, saying you dirty. Right, let's move on. It's a super middleweight affair between Andrew Murphy of the United States and Jeremiah Sierra of the United States. Now, Andrew Murphy is 25-year-old Orthodox with 10 wins, 7 inside the distance, but he's unbeaten. Last out in April with a TKO win in the 7th round versus Justin Gunter, who was 7-4-0. Jeremiah Sierra, who's a southpaw, was 4 wins, 1 inside the distance with the 2 defeats. He was last out in June with a UD win over 4 rounds versus Derek Holm, who was 1-0-0. Took somebody's O. That's got to count for something. I'm going to come to you, Darren, first because it's your wish. Murphy Sierra.
I'll go Andrew Murphy TKO.
Thank you, mate. Let's go to Brett, the boxing man.
Murphy TKO.
Thank you, Brett. DJ Pat.
Same as Darren. TKO. Murphy.
Thank you. Jams?
I've got Murphy knockout, mate, around round 6.
Oh, we're getting rounds. Håkan?
First here, I would like to give a shout out to Christian Schmidt, MC, who will commentate this show with Roy Jones Jr. on Roy Jones Jr. YouTube. And my prediction is Murphy TKO.
Thank
Just
you,
to
mate.
answer that, Hawk, he should be joining us tomorrow night for a live interview from the casino as he's talking to Roy Jones Jr. and co. Hopefully, you and Mr. Neutral will be joining us, of course, here on Red Corner Boxing. We're going to be chatting to Christian Smith live, all being well. So look forward to that tomorrow night, guys.
Fingers
Hopefully,
crossed.
we can get a snippet with Roy Jones Jr.
He's flying out today and was a few hours stopover in Las Vegas.
Yep, he'll be there tomorrow night, hopefully around 9 p.m. UK. So hopefully me, Hawkan and Neutral will be chatting to Christian Smith live from the casino, and hopefully we can drag Roy Jones Jr.'s ass onto stage while we can chat to him for a moment. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, God willing. Right, let's move on. This is a super welterweight affair, light middle to you and I, between Maricela Cornejo, 38-year-old American, and Natasha Spence, a 40-year-old Canadian. Now, Cornejo, the orthodox were 19 wins, 7 inside the distance, but she has got 7 defeats. She was last out in August last year with a 10th round UD loss versus Cecilia Brækhus, an elite boxer. 37 wins, 2-1 at that time. Now, Natasha Spence, she's 40 now, from Canada, orthodox, 8 wins, 6 inside the distance with the 8 defeats. She was last out in April, but she also lost by UD over 8 rounds versus Alaya Carranza, who was 10-1-0. Could this be a tricky comeback for Cornejo, Håkan?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm going for Maricela Cornejo, UD.
UD, thank you. DG Pat?
Cornejo, UD.
Let's go to Darren.
Corneo UD.
And thank you, Brett.
Corneo UD, mate.
Thank you, Jams.
Full house, mate. Marcelo Corneo UD.
And SWS.
Corneo UD. Did you get my Andrew Murphy prediction?
Do you know what? There's a blank space, Sam.
Oh,
Why
we
is
didn't.
that, Sam?
Yeah, Andrew Murphy knockout.
Well
Dude,
spotted, Sammy. Well
I
done,
must
mate.
have
Good
not
job.
come
Someone's
to
on
it.
it today.
My apologies, young man. My apologies. That's now a knockout. Full across the board. Right, let's move on. It's another ladies' affair. This time, I think it's £118. Shannon O'Connell of Australia versus Jackie Toth of Australia. Now, O'Connell's 42-year-old orthodox with 25 wins, 12 inside the distance with the 8 defeats and a 1 draw. Last out in December last year with a split decision win over Jasmine Park, who was 6-0 at the time. Jackie Toth, who's 36, orthodox with 3 wins, 2 inside the distance with 3 defeats. Last out with a UD win over 6 rounds versus Danny Mace, with a shocking record of 0-4-0. Let's go to Jams.
Yes, mate. Shannon O'Connell, UD, and her son Cooper O'Connell, UD also, as they make history in Australia, as they become the first mother and son partnership to ever fight on the same card.
Congratulations to them. My God, what a thing in 2025. Mother and son on the same
Beautiful,
card.
mate. It's beautiful. In Mansfield, Australia. Can't wait, mate. It's going to be fantastic. Congratulations to
Unbelievable.
both O'Connells.
It's a shame we couldn't have had the Hattons, on the stage together, an event. That would have
Yeah,
been
but
something.
Jimmy Joe put him to bed, mate. There was no chance of that. Campbell got slapped about and he's gone.
All right. Let's go to Darren. Sorry.
Shannon O'Connell UD.
Thank you, mate. Let's go to Håkan.
Shotgun Shannon UD.
Brett.
Oh, yeah, O'Connell UD, mate.
Sam.
O'Connell UD.
And finally, Pat.
Follow the pack. O'Connell UD.
Okay, then. Thanks, boys. All right, next one. This is a super middleweight affair, again from Australia. Jack Bowen, 29, 11 wins, 8 inside the distance, 1 defeat. Last out in March with a UD win over 8 rounds versus Abhishek Shagalayev. And his opponent is Brian Roberts, the 36-year-old Australian, who was fought at light heavyweight. 10 wins, one inside the distance for the 5 defeats. He was last out in December of last year with a majority decision win over Silveni Nawai, who was 14-10-3. Tricky fight, gentlemen. What does young Sam say?
Jack Bowen KO.
Wow, big KO for Jack, says young Sam. Darren.
Jack Bowen TKO.
Thank you, mate. Håkan.
Jack Bowen knockout.
Let's go to Jams.
Yeah, same, mate. Jack Bowen TKO.
Pat.
Bowen TKO.
And finally, Brett.
Bowen early knockout.
Right. Good stuff, gents. Pretty unanimous across the board again. You know, pickings were slim this week, gentlemen, for the boxing. And I don't know how a BKFC fight got in there, but you do have my apologies.
Mate, it's Skylar Mauler. We'll allow it. Skylar Mauler, man. I'm up for it. I'm down for it. I'm up every way for it. Can't be a bit of BKFC.
If he's a legend in your parts of the woods, mate, that all be me. But, mate, I just thought, what a good name to throw in the card this week.
I think it's fantastic, mate.
Skylar Mauler.
I'm worried for differences.
Right. Let's get to a flyweight affair between Lacelia Costello, the Australian, versus Hayley Finlayson, Australia. Now, Costello, 5 wins, 3 inside the distance for the 5 defeats, 1 draw last out in March, with a UD loss over 8 rounds versus Brianna Harrison, 2-1-0. Finlayson was last out in April with her 1-1-0 record with a 6-round UD win versus Ali Jensen, who had the remarkable record of 1-9-0. Incredible stuff. Let's go to DG Pat.
This one was harder than the rest of the bunch, but Costello on majority decision is my take.
Costello.
Majority decision.
Majority decision. Thank you, mate. Let's go to Brett.
Costello UD.
Thank you, Brett. Let's go to Darren.
Costello split decision.
Thank you, mate. We're finally getting some variations. What does Håkan say?
I'm going for a majority draw in this fight.
You're going for a draw?
Yes.
Stop the world.
Everything went silent, mate. Crickets.
Håkan.
Håkan's gone for a draw. He's going all out for it.
Some tumbleweed just went past me there.
20-point business job.
Mate, if that comes in.
Hey, Twinny got one last week in League 2. It can happen.
I just
Draws
want
are
to check.
available in
Do you know
boxing.
what? I can tell you now because James has got my pick. I've gone for a draw as well.
I have got his picks and he did go for a draw. That's fact. I can send them to you afterwards, guys. He sent them me yesterday. So
SWS, what are you
Yeah.
saying?
Costello split decision.
Well, this is what I mean. This is going to be a close one. What does Jam say? Come on, round it off.
Nacelia Costello, unanimous decision.
Oh, I thought you were going to go Finlayson to grab a few points there.
Not in a million years, mate. Honestly, if you seen her fight, honestly, mate, you would not be back in the draw if you had. Put it that way.
Håkan's predictions just gone right out of the window there. Right, let's get back to a super lightweight affair back in Australia between John Manu and Alexander Deviatov. Now, Manu, the southpaw, 28, 15 wins, 10 inside the distance with a 1 defeat, 1 draw. Last out in March with a TKO win in the 3rd round versus Jalen Tate. And now Deviatov, he's an orthodox, but fighting a different way, it says here, but I'm not going to, don't worry about that. 16 wins, 14 inside the distance, and he's unbeaten. This is a good fight by the looks of things. Very good fight. He was last out in May with a UD win over 10 rounds versus Karthik Kumar, who was 13-1-0. What does Pat say? DG Pat?
Deviato TKO.
Oh, Deviato for the knockout. What does Darren say?
Manu UD.
Thank you, mate. What does Brett say?
Same as Darren, mate. Manu UD.
Thank you. Håkan?
Manu TKO.
It has happened, gentlemen. They have gone against each other. Jams.
I'm going for the John Manu KO, mate, because Deviatov has never fought anyone of any fucking ability.
All I see there in black and white. 14 from 16 knockouts. Chins don't have levels. It's
But
just
levels do
getting
have
to the
chins, mate.
chins.
But levels do have chins. Decent boxers know how to neglect the shots, negate them, and not get knocked out. Trust me,
It's
it's
the
four bums.
likelihood.
Manu's
Yeah,
going
that's
to
the
smoke this
level.
fool, even though he's been knocked out once himself.
All right.
Bookmark it, my brother.
He's
Bookmark
flashing,
it.
isn't
You
he,
heard
boy?
it here first.
SWS.
Yeah, Manu TKO.
Thank you, my brother. Let's move on to the penultimate fight, and this is the BKFC fight between Adam De Freitas, Canadian, 37, versus Skylar Moeller, 25-year-old American.
Big up Skylar.
This is a middleweight affair. Now, De Freitas has got an enviable record of 0-2-0, where he lost last time out in March in the second round versus Morris Horn. Now, Skylar Moeller has got a record of 1-0-0. Last out in June with that win in the first round versus Bryant McClan, who was 6-1-0. So that's a good indicator. Let's go to Jams.
I'm going for Skylar Moeller by knockout, mate, in the first round within 30 seconds.
Thank you. Håkan.
Skylar Moeller TKO.
Thank you, Håkan. DG Pat.
Moeller TKO.
Thank you, Pat. Brett.
Mauler knockout.
Thank you, brother. SWS.
Yeah, Skylar Mauler round 1.
Thank you, mate. And Darren.
Skylar Muller knockout.
Don't know why I put that. I just feel a point filler in it, boys. Right, next one. Final fight. It's that super lightweight between Joshua Lupia of Canada and Ray Moylett of Ireland. Now, Joshua Lupia is 27. He's 16 wins, 14 inside the distance, and he's unbeaten. Last out in November last year, where he beat Stuart McLennan in a third-round knockout. Ray Moylett, the Irish boy, 14 wins, 6 inside the distance, 2 defeats, 1 draw. Last out in March with a points win, 8 rounds versus Rukwan Arce, who was 17, 13, and 2. Let's get this underway. Håkan, finish him off, mate, as leader from start to finish, from fight week 1 to fight week 17.
Joshua Lupia TKO.
Thank you. Let's go to Darren.
Lupia UD.
Thank you, mate. Let's go to DG Pat.
Lupia TKO.
Thank you. Let's go to SWS.
Lupia, big knockout.
Thank you, Sam. Let's go to Brett.
Lupia TKO.
Thank you, Brett. And finally, Jams.
Yes, mate. I'm going for Joshua Lupia TKO. Although Molette is very, very tough. He's only been stopped the once. I just think he's going to get to him, Lupia. So knockout for me, mate, TKO wise.
Fantastic. Thank you, brother. And yes, that is the end of Fight Week 17 predictions here on Red Corner Boxing. And my biggest thanks, as usual, to all my guests and contenders in League One for giving us their time. Please go and check out all their relevant content, and please like and subscribe, and to all their media platforms as you know, the wonderful people and the wonderful content. As usual, we are sponsored by EasyStorage.com, our proud sponsors for all your local nationwide needs, and Boxing Fight Zone for their merchandise as well, and our merchandise supplier. Look at all them magic stuff they got there. So thanks very much, boys. We'll see you next week. Good luck for this weekend, and for all your content and what you're doing. See you soon. Thanks, guys.